Hello everyone. This is the first part of my series in which I document how I am building my mini cleanroom glove box down in my garage. I need this glove box in order to inspect samples I will get very soon from the laboratory over in Saudi Arabia, which happens to be using a very rudimentary version of a process I designed many years ago over in Hong Kong. And in 2 weeks I will go over to Barcelona to inspect a mass manufacturing capable laboratory, and they are also very interested into having me port the process I designed onto their equipment. Look forward to that trip because I will take my GoPro with me and will give you a tour through the factory. But now let's go to the topic and let's go through what I have done so far. I originally was going to use aluminium extrusion profiles, as you can see here in those 3D renderings I made with Blender. However, the service I wanted to use, which sells pre-cut aluminium extrusions with specific lengths, they were out of material until yesterday. And since I've got to make this video for getting the sponsorship from NLNet until the 28th, which is today, I decided to use alternative materials. So you can see here bill of material. What I kept from the original design on the Libre Silicon Wiki is the grated metal for fixing the fans. I use standard 12 volts, 12 centimeter wide and high fans. Funnily enough, they are also manufactured in Spain. I seem to notice a pattern here. I mean, the factory I'm going to visit in 2 weeks is in Spain, and the fans I use in my cleanroom box are manufactured in Spain, and those aluminium profiles are also manufactured in Spain. I seem to see a pattern here. So now they're back up, so they have new material. So in case you wanna construct the original, more robust version, feel free to order the aluminium profiles from this company. Besides that, so I went for cheaper material, 3mm aluminum right angle profiles. Then of course the acrylic glass was the same, the PVC panels for covering the stuff, and of course a tube here for feeding the air back into the system, so to have a circular airflow. So how does that work? The idea behind that whole construction is that you have a fan array on the top, fan array on the bottom, and on the bottom the fan array is covered over the most of the area, so that the air is sucked in on the corners, the edges of the work surface, which produces a laminar flow. So what happens is the air is being pressed in from the top and is being sucked out sideways at the bottom of the area, like in an average clean room. After the air has been sucked out at the bottom, it's being shoved through a HEPA filter with the appropriate grade, and is being fed back into the clean room. The nice thing about having a box with gloves with no people needing to breathe in there is that you do not really need to suck in fresh air from the outside so that people do not suffocate. So you can actually just recirculate the same air over and over again With every cycle, it's being filtrated more and more through the HEPA filter, and you can achieve a much higher degree of cleanliness. And now some video material for NLNet, the sponsor of this video, so that they actually believe that I'm building a glove box in my garage. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm totally exhausted from working in the garage for the last few days for many hours per day. I hope you enjoyed that little clip show, and please leave me comments down below with criticism and ideas on how to get better stability with such a box. Also, I learned that probably for the next release I will use profiles where there is already drill holes with threading inside, because it makes life much easier if you already have threads inside the metal instead of fingering around with M3 nuts all the time. It really takes away a lot of time when assembling. Also stability issues. I think I will have to add some more screws on the sides of the panels in order to make sure that they're not bending and are seamlessly isolating the airflow. Also, I will probably have to make the holes bigger on the work panel because they're not properly aligning with the cold uh, rolled steel plate with the holes in there. There's a lot to do. Also, of course, installing all the acrylic glass side panels and the top fans. But stay tuned, that's only the first of many episodes on this very low cost cleanroom box. I mean, that one material wise costs below 200 euros. The next one will probably be a little bit more expensive because when I do twice the work area, I will have to go for the before mentioned more robust materials. But anyway, I rambled enough. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As I've said, please leave me a comment down below. And see you all next time. Bye.